Hello horror fans, and once again welcome back to the Scariest channel on YouTube, Top 5 Scary Videos, the place where we've hit the motherlode when it comes to that precious finite resource known only as nightmare fuel. What's going on guys? As always, I'll be your horror host Jack Finch as we resume our academic study of that strange weird landscape, the world of the SCP Foundation, and take a look at the top 5 scariest SCP creatures that will keep you up tonight. Part 2. Roll the clip. The SCP Foundation has commonly been described as a cross between the X-Files, Fringe, and the Cabin in the Woods, a bizarre, awesome amalgamation of science fiction and horror presented in an incredibly curious manner that brings out the paranormal detective in all of us. Well, if you haven't checked out the first part of this series or my SCP-based videos over on Life's Biggest Questions, then make sure you do, because we've got much more coming your way. Before we take a look at that though, you know how it is guys, if you're a fan of this video, the SCP Foundation, or just top 5 scary videos, then hit that thumbs up button, ding that subscribe bell, and all will be well in the wonderful world of YouTube land. If you'd like to get in touch with myself or the creative team here at Top 5 Scary, please take a look at the info box down below. On with the show. Kicking off at number 5, SCP-3998. And the fact that it took nearly 4,000 articles for a proper Coven style witch to crop up in the SCP Foundation is mind-boggling enough, because witches are great. We all know that, right? Yeah, technically SCP-239 is a witch, but come on, I'm not buying it. SCP-3998 is a human cadaver that expired sometime in the late 17th century, allegedly in Salem, Massachusetts. This entity, which is classified as a safe object, lacks any legs and is covered in extensive, brutal 4th degree burns. Sometime after the cadaver's death, which reportedly is Candice Hayes, a 17th century woman accused of witchcraft, although differing reports state otherwise, 3998's remains were collected and fashioned into a scarecrow held together by wicker nails and wire. The thing is with this skip is that it constantly exudes flammable liquid from its bone, composed primarily of ethanol and human fat. It ignites each night between 11 PM and 4 AM, engulfing itself and any person in the vicinity in flames. As targets are left burning, boiling ethanol appears in their stomach, causing massive internal damage and violently rupturing their body. Those that 3998 affects cannot be extinguished until SCP-3998 itself is extinguished. Thankfully, it's constantly kept in an oxygen-free, vacuum-sealed room, but you know, it's terrifying enough. Next up at number 4, SCP-2059, and this guy might just turn your stomach because gross doesn't quite do it justice. SCP-2059 is marked as Euclid but registered as a Class 4 hostile amorphous entity. It is an autonomous and sentient mass of flesh, bones and organs, seemingly dominated by a large yellow sensory organ that does not correspond to that of any known species. The sensory organ resembles an eye, but further study has shown that it is capable of detecting radiation and heat signatures, so who knows what the hell it is. As of now, 2059's mass comprises of 1 blue whale, 1 giant squid of unknown species, 2 bottlenose dolphins, several specimens of various livestock, approximately 30 human beings, 1 dead human being in advanced stages of decomposition, several household pets, around 300 rodents, and an uncountable amount of insects. Picture all of those creatures in a massive blender, deconstructed and jumbled up, flattened on the floor like a pancake, and you get SCP-2059. Even worse though, this thing has managed to speak to the Foundation in a rare encounter where one of the human beings consumed by it, a Buddhist monk that disappeared in the late 1800s, explained that the creature was a child, an unknown alien species that didn't know what it was or what Earth was and just couldn't stop consuming. Yeah, that's enough of that one. Coming in at number 3, SCP-1471. And boy is this a good one. If you're a fan or frequent reader of the SCP Foundation, you'll know that this guy is pretty iconic in the fandom. Technically, SCP-1471 is an app, commonly known as Mallow, that summons forth a terrifying creature that stalks you for the remainder of your life. 1471 is a Euclid class object in the form of a free 9.8 megabyte application for mobile devices named Mallow ver 1.0.0, which is sporadically found on online application stores. It has has no listed developer and is somehow able to bypass the application approval process, going directly to distribution. Nothing too sinister yet though, right? Well, after SCP-1471 is installed, the individual will begin to receive visual text messages at an increasing rate, all of which contain the creature known as SCP-1471-A, a large humanoid figure with a canid-like skull and long black hair. During the first 24 hours following installation, the device will receive images taken at locations commonly frequented by the individual. As time passes, things heat up and the images get closer and closer to the individual's location. Well, unfortunately, once this app is installed, there are few solutions. Most succumb to madness, others are institutionalized, while in some rare cases, some learn to live with their new creepy companion. Kind of the closest you'll get to a happily ever after in the SCP Foundation. Swinging in at number 2, SCP-682. A creature of such seething hatred that not even the literal personification of joy can stir his angry soul. SCP-682 is a Keter class entity that the Foundation has gone to great lengths attempting to destroy, but has always ultimately failed. This skip is a large, vaguely reptile-like creature of unknown origin. In essence, it's a huge frickin' lizard that ravenously kills anything that crosses its path. It also appears to be extremely intelligent, often conversing with researchers in the early stages of containment. SCP-682 has demonstrated a hatred for all life, which it has expressed in several interviews during its containment. It has extremely high speed, strength and reflexes, and its physical body grows and changes, decreasing or increasing in size as it consumes or sheds material. 682 must continually be kept in a tank of hydrochloric acid, keeping it in a state of constant regeneration and degeneration as it attempts to negate its wounds. That's the thing though, this thing can't be killed, which is why the Foundation are so fearful of it. SCP-682 has often been seen moving and speaking with 87% of its body destroyed or rotted, and the Foundation have tried to utilize some of the most destructive entities in their possession to destroy 682, but to no avail. And finally, coming in at our number 1 spot, SCP-087. While technically not a creature per se, it hits our number 1 spot as the perfect example of horror done well in the SCP Foundation, for a few reasons, but we'll get to that. In essence, SCP-087 is an unlit platform staircase located on the campus of an unknown university, and as far as the Foundation is aware, it seemingly has no end, extending down forever into the darkness. You can't see more than 1.5 flights of stairs down, no matter how bright your light is, and there's the constant sound of someone crying, possibly a child, below you, no matter how far you go down. Oh, and then there's the face, a white opaque set of eyes and no nostrils appearing out of midair to terrify the literal bejesus out of you. In essence, SCP-087 is the fear of the unknown, and that's why it works so well. As the Foundation states, 4 D-class personnel were sent to explore it on separate occasions with increasingly terrifying results. The 4th and final expedition is purposely redacted from 087's file, maintaining the horrifying mystery of SCP-087. Do we even want to know what's down there, or shall we just leave that door very firmly and permanently shut? Well, unfortunately, horror fans, that's all we've got time for in today's video. Cheers for sticking around all the way to the end. If you enjoyed this video, then please feel free to hit that thumbs up button and make sure to ding that subscribe bell so you can stay up to date with your daily dose of horror. If you'd like to continue on with your top 5 scary binge, hit that playlist floating shortly above. As per usual, I've been your host, Jack Finch. You've been watching top 5 scary videos, and until next time, you take it easy.